It's late at night. I gotta be quiet, but I want to make another video. I'm playing with toys again. Mike plays with toys. Here we go. Here's another episode. We're going to talk about me playing with Indiana Jones figures. Not a lot out there. You can easily just about pick up every Indiana Jones figure out there. There's probably a dozen out there of like really good small action figures. This one was from the original Kenner line, early 80s. I didn't get into Indiana Jones until like Temple of Doom came out in '84, and I was like 7 at the time. Star Wars was already out. It's a Harrison Ford movie. Han Solo's in something. I didn't get to go see it because my sister said it was gory, and my parents wouldn't let me go see it. But finally, that was around the time Raiders of the Lost Ark came on HBO, and I got to watch it. This one was kind of hard to find back then because it was a few years after Raiders came out, and all the Indiana Jones figures were in like clearance bins. I remember I got this at a KB, and I was lucky to get them because there was nothing but Totes or Tots or whatever the hell his name is, and Salas. But I managed to get him, and I was so happy. But I also had this dude, him in German disguise. I got him first before I got the other Indiana Jones, so I was a little disappointed. Years later, I love this figure because I lost the original one. I had to pay, God knows what, I think like $40 for this thing. I still had his original bazooka, and I sold that on eBay. I made some of that money back, but I was happy to get this. Going back to this, yeah, he was a little beat up. I tried repainting his hat probably when I was like 8 or something, but that didn't come out so well. But we're living in eBay, so what do? You buy another one. Look how this one's in really nice condition. I low bid like the last 10 seconds of an auction. I got this for probably like $15. Pretty good. Oh, another side note about the old Kenner figures. Look how their legs are bent. Kind of like the old Lone Ranger ones. Here's an idea for another video. Restore this ugly piece of shit. I think I tried to paint him black or with a magic marker to make him look like Zorro, because I knew they had a Zorro figure back then, and that didn't come out so well. But getting back to Lone Ranger figures, here's Butch Cavendish's horse. I had that. Indy can ride him, because his collection also had that Arabian horse. Moving on. Oh, wait a minute. I'd be remiss to tell you. Picked up Room Indy. Here's another variation from the Raiders of the Lost Ark collection. Picked this up on my birthday last year. Got them for like $25. Treat myself. Don't have the map room, but got the figure. Don't really care about any other figures in the line either. I just wanted more indies. I wanted all the indies in the original collection. Didn't even know this existed. Not till probably like Crystal Skulls came out. When I was researching like Indiana Jones toys. I did not know LJN made Temple of Doom figure. This I got for only like $12 on eBay. Of course, I'm sniping at the end of auctions. But look, he's got his knife and he's got his hat. If he had his whip and his gun, this thing would be worth like a fortune, probably like over $100. I got him for $12. I don't care about the other shit. I just want the figure. Looks a lot like the construction from Dungeons and Dragons War Duke. I can have them fight one day. I could have him. Oh, if I had like the LJN Dungeons and Dragons playset, that would be like a perfect playset for this figure to like go and invade and try and steal a treasure. That would be awesome. Before I even had Indiana Jones figures, I used to use Bespin Han. I think I made a hat out of clay or something, put it on his head. Because look, he's wearing the coat and brown pants, and it's Harrison Ford. Kenner stole the same idea I had and took like an old Indiana Jones figure for like the big foot tall one. They just put a shitty hat on a Han Solo figure, and whatever. Here's a weird little feature. It's supposed to be like quick draw action. if he had a gun. Oh. But then also, a little button in his back. And his hat comes off. But then we go to when Last Crusade came out. I think I did some research. This is one of the only things of merchandise that came out during Last Crusade. This was a cup I got at the movies when I went and saw it. A cup of soda. That was it. Wow. I'm pretty cool that I have this and that this is that rare. That was like that little sticker residue right there. I think you won a prize or something. I probably won shit. So, moving ahead, we have Disney World exclusives. There we go. We got Raiders Indy. We got Temple of Doom Indy. Look at this stuff. Wait, I just noticed this. Why has he got the idol from Raiders and the little bag of sand, but he's all dressed up like Temple of Doom, and he's got the sword and this from Temple of Doom, but he's dressed up like, well, he wore the coat in that movie too. Not the whole movie, but come on. My friend actually worked in Disney World for a college semester in some college program, and he sent me these. And I used to have more of these. I ended up selling some on eBay because I had like triples of these. They only cost like $6 or $7, so I sent him some money. He's like, yo, mail me a bunch of these. I got them. I was going to open them, but never got around to it. They're kind of boring figures. No real articulation. And I don't know. I was hoping they'd be as good as the original Kenner ones, but they weren't. So they've been collecting dust on my shelf. Let's move ahead. Crystal Skulls. Yeah, the movie sucked, but you know what? For modern figures, I really like these. Look at that. Little whip. Comes with a gun. It's supposed to be Raiders of the Lost Ark Indy. And these are really cool. And then I also got Crystal Skull Old Indy. I think his hat comes off. Let's see. Yeah, his hat came off. Yeah, look at that. I'm old Harrison Ford. They're gonna make me do another of these goddamn movies. There we go. There's a couple other variations of Indy from Crystal Skull's figure line, but I don't think Indy. You know, I got the main one right here. This is the good one. I think they had the Temple of Doom version, but there was another one where he's got the gloves from Raiders, but I don't care. I didn't need all that. These are good enough. It's a good collection of figures.